welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Lawler with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, focus is going to be essential, play by play. He understands completely that they have a big opponent coming in here next week, top 25. But this opponent in front of them today is not to be taken lightly. He wants to make sure his players are looking at them and understanding they have quality players too, and not look ahead to next week. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Dude, people still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense will have the ball first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success in smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
To throw, it's Burke. Hauls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Motion from the wideout. Second down, gonna throw it. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. That's caught. It's Phillips. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the right. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Powers inside. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football.
Just steamrolling the defense. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Offense in a bunch formation. Straight ahead, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Boley. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the move, it's Mitchell. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Second down to the air. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On third down, he drops to throw. Out wide right, it's Bowie. Snags it, and there's running room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Tough run here. It's Mitchell. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Second and long here. Right side, it's Phillips. Looking for room at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air, it's Burke. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Long way to go on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Phillips. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and
makes the grab in their space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Red pass, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gives it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Back to throw, it's Burke. Wide out trying to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Down he goes.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully. Small gain, and now we got 4th down.
He's not going to get there. The defense with sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Out wide left, it's Phillips. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A great catch and run for 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Boley. Rush right in his face. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Oh, pressure's coming. Fires to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The give to the single back. Just smothered on the play.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the ball is loose on the return. He is in, takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Man, that is a crazy sequence of events, right? There you are, you're the punt return, and you're thinking, our defense just got a 3 and out. We started this game as well as we can. The last thing you can do is put the football on the ground, and kudos to the punt team getting down the field, recovering it, and taking it in for a touchdown.
I'm about to say, great job being alert, man. That ball gets hit. Once it gets hit, it's live. Now I scoop it up, get some blocking out in front. They take it back to the house. That is the way you start the football game. Your offense didn't do the job, but special teams comes through right away.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Burke. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Punt is on its way. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out! Takes a hit as he fires. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Past the 40. On the move at the 30. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Moving the pocket, it's Burke. It's complete to the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Turns it upfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Murphy. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. The late hit moves the ball up 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Burke. Fires into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Still running at the 40. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the number 7 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Beavers looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the return, it's Murphy. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Drives inside. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. He's got the back in the middle. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, that is not the start you wanted here in the second half on offense. You're already way down on the scoreboard. You need some good things to happen. And right out of the gate in the third quarter, you put it on the ground, and the defense hops on it. That is just poor job of ball security, and that is not a great job coming out, playing with fire and playing with energy.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run the counter. Got the first down. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Makes the tackle.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They'll run it. They've got him corralled.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback will keep it. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Fields the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Running inside, it's Mitchell.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Bowie. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the grab. It's Howard. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. New set of downs after the completion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. In the backfield, it's Mitchell. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Tight end now in motion. Back to throw. It's Bowling. He wants it all. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. Headed into the fourth quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, it's Mitchell. There he goes. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Got a little grass. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. With the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Murphy. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Got the quick pass. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking for running room. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? They'll try to slam it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From deep, it's Murphy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Complete to start this drive. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Burke. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.